guys, what's up? I'm Brian here, doing another video for you guys, and this time we are taking a look at Titans Returns Donald Trump, aka Sentinel Prime. And I call it Donald Trump because look how orange it is. Yes, that is a joke. I want to let you guys know that it is a joke and I hit the camera. Anyways, we're taking a look at Sentinel Prime, and as you can see, he transforms into a very bright train that looks like it will run on the rainbow tracks. I don't know what the rainbow tracks are, but it sounds colorful. Anyways, so it's orange and red, as you can see, just a whole mess of that. You get some little bits of detail, like the silver wheels, which is kind of weird because he's got silver wheels over here that's not painted. And you get the gray sections on the side here, so there's that. But it kind of seems more like a war train because you got the turrets up here, then you got the canopy with the giant cannons on the side here. That's actually kind of cool. I like that. I actually like this midsection more than I thought I would. I just thought that this would look too, I don't know how to describe it, like an obstruction or something. I'm not sure. But it just looked too large for me. And now that I actually have the toy, it's actually fine. I will say what I really like about this toy is how long it is. It actually feels like a train. Like, some Transformers toys, when they transform into trains, they're only like part of it. This feels like almost like a full train, so that's pretty cool. With the comparison of a Headmaster, I just have this little guy right there. Look at how long that is. That is actually pretty good. I actually really do like that. You get this canopy section to where you can actually tab in. Well, that actually doesn't tab in, but you can actually put the Headmaster in, and this is Infinitus, which is still bright orange, but at least he has that gray. I believe he's got red paint on his face, but it's so hard to see. Yeah, I believe that's red paint. There's the face, or head, or whatever, and I dropped it. There we go. Okay, so there's the face, and it looks pretty good. I actually like the detail and the molding and whatnot. I think that's actually pretty awesome. Some people would have preferred a non-faceplate version, but honestly, I'm okay with this. So, there's Infinitus. Alright, I think we're done with the train mode. There's not really much more to say about it, except for the fact that it doesn't really move, so it's just going to be straight. But, yeah, and you can plug the guns on the side, so there you go. Oh yeah, there is one more thing. I wish these had, like, the pegs for the Titan Masters, or whatever they're called, the little Headmaster guys, because there's absolutely no place to actually put a Headmaster except for in here. And when you put the gun on the side, you can put a Headmaster in that. I kind of feel like that's unfortunate for a train not to have that, but it's whatever. Anyways, let's go ahead and transform it to its shuttle mode. Now, its shuttle mode is pretty easy to transform from here. The first thing you're going to do is take these and move them up, and move this to the side, like so. Take the leg section and move them down, and fold these sections up, and then take the train front and rotate that around to where you get the smooth section, like so. And you're going to recognize this as the arc in some ways, I guess, or something. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Anyways, okay, tap this into place, like so. Bring down the arms, and then bring down this section. Bring down the wings, and make sure they go into place. And there you have Sentinel Prime in his shuttle mode. Now, what I really like about the shuttle mode is that it kind of, well, it doesn't lack in the orange, it brings out the red even more. Oh yeah, and you're also supposed to split these open. But yeah, it shows off more of that red color scheme, so that's something that I really do like. Here's him from the bottom. Yes, you can see the upper section right here, but for the rest of it, the kibble's not really there. I mean, yes, these are mainly the leg section, but at least it has giant panels to cover up most of it, so that's pretty good. You got the little holes on the side. You also get landing gear. You can flip this down and flip these down like so. If you want to, you can also launch out that. Not sure if you want to, but there is that. Anyways, you can put the Headmaster in the same section that you had earlier. So you got that. You didn't even have to remove the Headmaster if you guys wanted. And these little guns will plug onto the sides here. You can also plug them back here. And you can try to plug them in the back here. I can't really get this gun to plug in. And then all of a sudden I can get that gun to plug in. Okay, thank you for that. Okay, so you got that. Again, you can put a headmaster right here if you want. I'm going to actually put in the loudmouth figure like that. So there you go. And you can put this gun on the top there if you want. So as far as the shell mode is concerned, there's not really much else to talk about, but I do like this more so than I thought I would. I'm not sure, but the front section here just, it didn't impress me. It was too flat for me. But now actually having the figure, it actually looks good. I just wish that some of the paint was applied here. Like some of the silver or maybe even black paint. Hell, this gunmetal paint, and yes, it's actually painted on, is nowhere else in the figure. Why couldn't they just paint it right here? Paint some little bits, some little windows. That would have been cool, but whatever. Anyways, to transform them into the robot mode, it's pretty easy from here. You're going to take off the guns like so. And you're going to, what I like to do is remove this and pull this to the back like so, and bring this up so that I can flip down the panels like so. Do the same thing to the front section, separate the legs, flip up the landing gear like so, and rotate the legs and bring the feet out. Now you can bring out the train sections, but it's just going to add more complications, so you're going to want to have the shuttle sections forward. And this little notch on the side here will also act as a heel for you. So I know that's not much of a heel, but at least it's a heel. So there's that. Next, what you're going to do is flip out the hands, and they actually lock into place, which is very good, like so. And bring the section down. You want to fold these in like so. And there you pretty much have Sentinel Prime in his robot mode. Now, what you can do is bring these out. But with Astro Train, I'm going to leave it like this, if I do get that, and I'm going to leave these up like that for Sentinel Prime. Just because it looks too much like Astro Train if I leave them out. And here is Sentinel Prime in his robot mode, but as you can see, he's missing a head. Now, before I actually apply the head on this guy, I'm going to take the gun section and attach Infinitus to the gun section, like so, and attach this like so that I can show you guys how it looks like inside the gun. And I actually do like that. You can also bring this out and plug this in. This is loudmouth. And apply the headmaster like so if you want. I'm not going to launch out the little pillar things, but you can do a lot of stuff with these just with a Titan Master and a Voyager class or Deluxe or whatever type character. So that's pretty cool. I do like the playability of the whole line. Anyways, I'm going to separate the guns, plug this onto here, and plug this gun onto here. Take the headmaster, transform it, and I like to plug it on the top here, and then launch out the pillars like so. I also forgot to mention that the legs on this guy is really wobbly for some reason, but it's not so wobbly that he falls around too often, but that's something to watch out for. Apparently, that's a common thing. What's also a common thing is the legs are very loose. You get a little bit too much wiggle for my taste going in and out for these. So that kind of sucks. But somehow this still separates, which is weird. And then if you take a look at the legs, watch this. Yeah, that's not good. I don't like that. Apparently the Astro Train is much worse than that. But nonetheless, I do like this figure. I don't regret having it. Thank you to UltraMaximus on YouTube. If you guys want to check out his channel, I will link you down in the description below. But I'm sorry you can't really see him in the background. Should have chose a different background, but whatever. There you go. There's a look for him. Anyways, I like the yellow bits too. I think they really add to the color scheme. Like, he feels like he's powered by the sun or something. Which brings me back to Superman, I believe it's 4. So I don't want to think of that. Anyways, the guns are pretty cool. You know, they are kind of basic, but, you know, they're alright. You know, I don't mind them. The articulation, you know, that it's decent. You get the right amount of articulation for this. For the head, you can only move it side to side very slightly. I mean, you can move the headmaster much further than that, but that's only with the pillars up. If you leave them down, you can rotate with ease, so that's cool if you guys want that. I just like to launch out the little pillar things. Personal taste, but that's what I do. Anyways, so yeah, and you also get knee and hips and whatnot. You don't get waist articulation, which is unfortunate. And again, you can bring out these wings if you want, but personally, I just don't. It's my personal thing. You can still leave a headmaster in the back here, so that's pretty cool, I guess, if you want that. And if you want, you can also launch out the landing gear. Why? I don't know why you'd want that, but you can do that. Maybe he has something in common with the Starscream mold, the classic Starscream. So, there's that. Anyways, so yeah, with that said, I actually like Sentinel Prime. I know a lot of people don't because of the bright orange color, but you know what? Sentinel Prime was like a bright orange color in like some of the comics and whatnot. So, I mean, is that surprising? No. I just like the fact that we actually got a Sentinel Prime like this. It's not Dark of the Moon, it's not animated, it's more closer to what some of the Generation 1 comics and whatnot showed. So that's pretty good. Overall, I like this. I like the head mold, I like the design, and I definitely see Astro Train in this, but I don't think it's terrible as a Sentinel Prime. I think it works as a Sentinel Prime. That's just my personal opinion. So with that said, I thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, and all those fun dudes, and I'll see you guys next time. Fist bump.